guys. So I'm currently trying to get the truck fixed. What happened was I was on my way to Kingman, Arizona. My brakes were starting to like slowly, wear down a little. Not wear down, but just feel like, I didn't have any braking power on the actual truck. I had plenty of gain on the trailer, but the actual truck I didn't have any brakes whatsoever, and it was just getting worse and worse. So finally I get ready to stop, probably like 2 nights ago. Stopped in Kingman, or close to Kingman, Arizona, probably about 2.5 hours out. Nah, that's wrong. I stopped about 7 or 8 hours out because I ended up driving in on that morning. But when I stopped that previous night, I saw my wheels were smoking on my dually, my rear wheels, and I was like, dang, I think I have some brake fluid leak. Checked the reservoir, in the engine, and shoot, I had plenty of brake fluid. Just filled to the max. And so then I looked down and looked up under, and I had still just stuff leaking everywhere. I found out it was coming from my differential. So I ended up calling my father-in-law the next morning and told him, not to give me a load or anything, or not to even look for a load. And I wasn't gonna look for a load either, because I got to get this fixed ASAP. And so when he kind of re-verified what I was initially thinking, he already knew what it was. And so I ended up calling around once I dropped this load off in Kingman, Arizona. And then I ended up calling the semi place. And then when I told them I had a power stroke, they sent me to this place called B&B Auto. And that's where I currently am right now. You can see them in the background. Over there, you see power strokes everywhere pretty much. So definitely came to the right place. She pointed me in this direction over the phone. She was like, it's the perfect place to get your truck fixed. They got hot shots here, dualies here, everything. So they already know what it is. So I was happy when I pulled up. It was definitely, the right place. So they ended up telling me I could either get it fixed that night or get it fixed in, this morning. So I told them I'm gonna get it fixed this morning because, I don't trust people like that. So, and I'm definitely not leaving my trailer overnight and getting a hotel and leaving my truck overnight with all this stuff. So that's just a hard no. But they were trying to get me to do that. I was like, I ain't stupid. But yeah, so I'm currently here this morning. It's 8 a.m. and I guess I'm gonna be camping out for the rest of the day. I think I'm gonna try to give them a look at my parking brake, because that's not really, working too and engaging as well as it should be. I mean, it's real loose. I can pull off on my parking brake, which should not happen at all. But yeah, so I'll be here for the day. There's my view. I don't know if you guys see. But yeah, I'm here. So hopefully they get me right, and I can go ahead and book me a load tomorrow, and I can get myself out of Arizona. So I'll let y'all later. Peace.
The next day.
I got a load tomorrow. It's going from here to California. And I ended up booking that while I was eating some lunch. So, and then once I got that booked, me and my people, we looked at what was in the surrounding area. Potentially got some, coming out of California on Friday, and I can just ride for the weekend, because I pretty much had my 34-hour reset, while I was here. So I should be good to go. But all right, I'm tighten up these lug nuts on the trailer. I've been some miles, and I kind of noticed that they, like a few of them were, coming off a little bit. So I'm gonna just go ahead and tighten those up while I got some free time. I'll probably get a workout in real quick, and I'll be packing it up for the night, probably get a shower, while I got the rest of my day. It's 3 o'clock here, so that means it's probably like 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 6 o'clock on the East Coast, back home. So I got a lot of time. That means nothing. They got nothing to do with what's going on over here. So I'm gonna get to it, and I'll let y'all later. I'm getting ready for my next load I'm supposed to get tomorrow morning. After everything gets fixed, I step out the truck, and boom, this is what I see. Turns out my coolant reservoir has a puncture in it. It's cracked. So I ended up calling AutoZone, and they had another coolant reservoir that I'm gonna go pick up. And I gotta change that tonight before I go on the road, or else I'm gonna lose all my coolant. And they're right by the Walmart, which is right by exactly where I got the truck fixed. So here we go again. I'm back at it. Alright, one last thing I wanted to show y'all. There's a real easy installation. I ended up taking out this hose. Just moving the clamps and some pliers I had. Took an 8mm socket wrench. Moved both these two. Moved the hose on the bottom that's down there. And I moved the hose on the other side. I installed a new clamp
on the other side, because once I removed it and put it back on with the new degas bottle, it became compromised. So it wasn't tight enough. So I always keep extra clamps in and stuff. So I put the extra clamp that I had in the, I keep in the passenger side door. I installed that on there just for, safety precautions, make sure it was tight, so that I was good to go. But I always keep extra tools, always keep extra, definitely extra clamps. It doesn't get holes in anything. But yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say.
Alright, I'm about to get on the road, get this next load. We should be good to go. And I'm gonna let y'all in. Peace.
I had to sit down, I was tripping and taking a risk. Just cause the time running down on the clock, no, that don't mean that you got a blitz. Just chill and be patient, keep working on you and you'll see that thing coming in quick.